Welcome back to Warriors Abyss. This is Koi Guy. Good news and bad news. The bad news is I lost a playthrough, a run on Masayuki Sanada. We just finished unlocking the Hall of Heroes. That's all that was missed. The good news is it means that I can try Traversal Level 2 in this video because it won't be two of the same heroes in a row, two of the same hero in a row. So we're going to go to Traversal Level 2 with Masayuki Sanada, try it out for the first time, see how much harder it is. If you see his unique traits there, we get a symbol gauge charge for Sanada emblems, and we get Mushu gauge charge when we inflict wound. So we're going to step it up here to Traversal Level 2. Enemy abilities +2. Amount of Tears of Blood we pay at King's Cauldron by 20%, and the spawn rate of King's Cauldron reduced by 1. So what they're basically telling us is we need to be very judicious with how we spend our Tears of Blood if we don't get some kind of farming method for them. I really liked this guy when I was using him in that previous run there. I'm already noticing that these enemies are living a lot longer than they normally would. So you might have seen at the start there, you see we had a cumulative level of 33 for taking the one with 3 emblems for Sanada. And what that cumulative level means is you don't start at level 33. It just means when you finish the run, that cumulative level will be added onto it. And every 50 levels, you basically get a stat boost. So after this run, as long as we get to 17 levels, we'll get a stat boost from Masayuki Sanada that we will then be able to carry forward into the runs afterward. So we are going to be looking for Sanada heroes and Takeda heroes with this guy. Let's take this and look for Yukimura. Okay. Let's take the chance for increased maximum health. We got it. That's great. It'll be very helpful. What we're going to look for is Shingen Takeda and Ieyasu Tokugawa, who are the two generals. Mainly Shingen Takeda. And we also want Slay, so that's a very nice emblem to get at the start here. Okay, there is a Slay here. Let's go ahead and take that, rather than starting to reroll. In here is Nobuyuki Sanada, who increases attack when you're attacking barriers. So we're going to take him if we get offered him. We'll probably roll for that. That's a more valuable scaling for us. Barrier damage is going to be crucial. It was the thing I noticed. I had a ton of attack scaling in the run that I lost, but the barrier damage was still kind of lacking. So we're going to mitigate that with Nobuyuki Sanada. Hopefully. Take the invulnerable evade for free. That's nice. We don't have to target speed now in the first zone. Nothing here. I mean, Sanada is here. I think I would rather try to roll. There's not that many heroes in here. Let's try to roll and see if we can find Nobuyuki Sanada. At least a couple times. Okay. See Ina again. One more time. There he is. You just have to say one more time. So we need 2 torchbearers. Interesting. And then 4 more bolts to activate his World Treasure ability, which will increase our damage when attacking barriers. Because we are Takeda and Sanada, which is very useful because it opens up the number of synergies you can get. His Mushu attack is quite strong. Need to find as many Sanada heroes as we can and as much Slay as we can to charge our assembly, our symbol gauge, and our Musu gauge. These are all really good, but just not, you know, Sanada that we're looking for. I think I'm going to take no, because if we get Venom Queen, then that synergizes with us as far as charging Musu gauge when we inflict wound. This is amazing. Free Shingen Takeda, free. I mean, we got to fight through a danger zone, but that's fine, because actually danger zones increase the number of enemies you have to beat, which also increases the amount of experience that you gain throughout the level, throughout the phase. So that's cool. Okay. Nice. Slay. Wonderful. So if we are able to unlock Wind, Forest, Fire, Mountain, shorten summon cooldown by 20% for Takeda, and increases attack by 40% with Takeda, which is us. So we need 2 more strength emblems in order to make that happen. There is a lot of strength in the Wind tree. I say a lot. I think there's 2, maybe 3. Yeah, there's 3. We'll take this. If we get Kobayakawa as well, we'll also take him. He has some great scaling for us. The child of Motonori Mori, if you remember. A lot of names to keep track of, I know. Believe me, I know. Yeah. This is feeling, honestly, a little better than the run that I lost, so that's cool. Also, I think knowing a little more of what I'm looking for is very helpful. Cool. We hear the... I think there was a... nope, I don't think... Thought I heard the sound for a free emblem, but it is not showing up, obviously, to me. One more guy here, and then we are finished with the mission. And we will get a Spring Water, most likely. We'll take another Strength, working our way towards that Shingen unlock that will increase our attack power by 40%. Juicy meat, just as good as a... Alright, so bit of a decision here, but we're just going to take the one that activates Wind, Forest, Fire, Mountain, because that's awesome. Alright, Fire is Tokugawa, which is not... I thought that was what we wanted, but it's really not. It's Yukimura that we want. Yeah. We want Yukimura. Let's go in there, do the mission. Missions also are additional experience. Things to keep in mind. This is our last phase before the boss, so we're not going to use our symbol gauge. Unless something really bad happens, which we're still at full health, so that's kind of doubtful to occur. So plan for the worst, as they say. 100 enemies, 45 seconds. This dude's moveset really surprised me at how much he moves while he's attacking. It's really cool. He starts off kind of slow. That's the one, bad thing about him. Like, his movement speed is pretty slow. That's okay. Nice. We will take the Grace. Charm. I keep saying Grace. It's Charm. More healing, which we didn't need. That's alright. Okay. I'm going to take the Charm plus Burn. I don't think I really want Zhang Jiao in for anyone else here. Just confirming. Yeah, remove all ammunition from enemy archers and Sin Spears. I mean, pretty bad. I mean, not something that increases your power level. Even the auras, I prefer to that, or the, zones, and those don't even last that long. Let's go ahead and trigger that. if we can. Ah. Yeah, those zones are just annoying because you can't aim them. That Shoyu has. Took a big hit there. Unfortunate. And I'll do a little roar there. Nice. So I'm going to start using my quick summons, which I was not doing, but we're going to get in the habit of doing that now that we have it. I don't think we have enough attack to finish this in one, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. No. Get him to half, that would be ideal. A little less than half. Or a little, more than half, unfortunate. It is Traversal Level 2. I mean, that's, we're expecting it to be more difficult, so... What can you do? I guess is what I'm trying to say. We don't have any Vigor yet, so we can't interrupt telegraphed attacks, which is pretty bad. We definitely need that. Because we can't just stand there and let people hit us. It's not good. Wow. It's big hits. But we are not going to lose hope. Just going to stay patient and stick to our game plan here. Got him down, but I doubt we can really do a lot of damage to him here. We don't even have our symbol gauge again yet. I'm gonna save my Mushu. We'll just ensure ourselves of winning next time we take him down. Try to get Joyu's zones to hit him. I think they did. Yeah, nice. It applied burn too. That's cool. He's taking reduced damage from it though. Dodging at the perfect moments. Pretty cool. Had to say something and get hit. It's fine. We're probably going to use the symbol gauge pretty soon after we get it. We leveled up. That's great. We got more health. Let's get him a little lower, and then we'll activate the... He stood in that. That's cool. He got the burn on him. Let's just stay safe. We probably don't need it, but let's just stay safe. Get the break on him. See if we can keep some of our symbol gauge for the next phase. Nice. We'll level up once. We'll go to 8. We'll take it. Nah. Way further away than I thought. Didn't even level up. Wow. Okay. Ooh. I'm taking this. I'm taking the rerolls. It's too good for what I've got planned. So we're going to look for Motonori Mori and his son. And we're going to look for Kanochi. Those are the ones I can think of right now. Only have one option here, so... Enemy attack reduced for a few phases there. I think it said 3. Doesn't really matter all that much, I guess, in the scheme of things, but we'll take it. Better than nothing. The Decoy Warrior just chilling in here. That's what happens in traversal levels. The special enemies will start appearing randomly. Shoot. Nice. We need a summon skill duration as well. That'd be nice to get. Let's keep our skill pumping here. Make sure we're keeping up with that. I think we need to take the King's Cauldron because we have a reduced spawn rate. Let's get one of the intermediate or starting ones that has to do with Slay. So we're looking for Scissor. Okay. You can't re-roll this, obviously. Oh, I think it means it doesn't mean that the less of them spawn. It means that one less of these people appear up here. Okay. Now we know that. How many bolt do we have? We have 1 bolt. I mean, might as well take this one because that's the defense one. I don't want to do that again. So this is the actual one that gives you an attack bonus. So let's take that. And then this guy is Sanada and he activates no. So we're going to take Sasuke as well. So just good thing to know that doesn't mean that the effect doesn't mean that we're losing out on the amount of King's Cauldrons we see. It just means that the number of people that are in the King's Cauldron, which is fine. I mean, I would say the primary focus of King's Cauldrons is getting new formations, and then if you have enough for the officers, that's a great thing, but it's sort of secondary. It's still very important, but sort of secondary. Okay. I'm not seeing anything here that's jumping out at me other than Kanochi. Let's go for this and let's get Kanochi because she sets our status affliction to 100% once we unlock her unique tactic. We're really going to focus on getting these unique tactics active. There's one more really important one we need to find. We also need to get our skill up. Another very quotable line, we need to get our skill up. Shingen Takeda has the same bubble effect that Sao Rin has, so we get a defensive bubble, which I really like. Great. A little low on wisdom at the moment. Be nice to get more of that. We're going to roll for Kanochi. There she is. Nice. We need 2 more speed. Let's roll for Kobayakawa in here. We've got these extra rerolls. We're gonna use them. Increasing Tears of Blood by 3,000. I think is better. I think that's better. Because we used quite a bit on that first Cauldron, and I want to make sure we have a chance to get one of the 7% attack raise ones. We'll still keep an eye on, the fact that we took the Bolt one in case we don't get lucky, and we have to keep the one that only increases our attack by 3%, but hopefully we'll be able to stick with our Slay option while still getting Motonori Mori and his son, and then activating their scaling effects, which we'll do easily if we have both of them. Okay. Need more speed to activate Kanochi. It's also fun. So this would upgrade obviously, Kanochi's tactic is here. Let's just take it. I mean, we'll have another chance to get Kobayakawa. And let's put Kanochi into the party here for Jotai. And we get another skill right off the bat, so we can get Kobayakawa. We have increased symbol gauge. Charm. Take the charm. Our symbol gauge is charging a lot now. Not as much as it will, but quite a bit. And again, we're on Traversal Level 2 without having any upgrades. So that'd be really cool if we were able to clear this without having the first upgrade you get from getting to cumulative level 50. This is your first time watching this, or if you have a question about anything, please feel free to leave a comment. with any kind of question you have or any reaction. If you have a suggestion of a hero you want me to use, I'll give you a shout out if I end up using the one you say, and I probably will. Honestly, I mean, this game there's so much to this game that it's just a easy thing to find something to do and a fun thing to do. So we're seeing Slay here. Mori is Slay, right? Oh, I thought he was. I think his attack is Slay, but he's not actually Slay. Let's take this, and we're gonna look for Motonoi Mori because he's also a Western region. So let's just do that. Yeah, worth saying here too. If you've watched to this point and you've watched the previous videos in either the Fresh Files series or the one we did with Masamune Date, where we had the April Showers build going, good time to mention, you know, subscribe if you're enjoying what we're doing here. Showing support also with a like is always appreciated. You know, I think this game is pretty fun to watch, personally. I was watching just like a random Japanese person playing the game the other night, just streaming it. Couldn't understand what he was saying, but I was just enjoying seeing how he was playing differently. He was using Huang Gai, the boat guy, and he was not summoning anyone. He was just using that special tactic he has where he flies around in the boat over and over again, and it was so strong. I don't know what traversal level he was on, but I think it was a high traversal level. So that was cool. We're going to need the wind for Kobayakawa to activate his tactic. Alright, this might be a significant amount of rolling. Ina. No. We're looking for one thing in particular. We have 30 rerolls left, so we're definitely going to find him. There he is. Nice. Make sure we put him in there. And it is, yeah, it's April Shower's Slay, but he's not actually Slay. Okay. And now we're at a situation where we need to pick who we're going to take out. Not taking out him. And the last time I took out No, and that seemed fine. I'm going to do that again. We're going to have enough... I'm looking at this, but I don't think... We're only on the second world, so it's not going to be good enough right now. Let's take this. We need 10 charm elements to activate Mori. Currently in the game, there are no dual element heroes. All of them have only one element on their card, and they'll have... Some of them have double, but no one has like fire and bolt. At least as of now. Already pretty strong, gotta say. Alright, we gotta get it Onigashira again. A lot of items on the field. What was I thinking of with Kobayakawa? It's strategists we need. Dang. Well, that was an error. It's alright. It's good to have, you know, a second element. Wind is not bad. Definitely going to look for that, though, because strategists are kind of rare, as we've discussed in the past. We're at phase 7. I'd rather not use my stuff if I don't have to. Getting a little spicy here, but that's okay. I think he's gonna die. He's my issue. I'm taking too much damage. He's not going down. We're gonna go for it here. Just have to. We'll save some of our... Yeah, I mean, we're fine. You know, I think doing it that way was the correct way to do it. All of our health's almost back anyway. We're good. Yeah. So, this is too good, I think, for us to ignore because it gives us attack actions, which we desperately need, and Grace and Slay. I think that's just good enough for us to stick with. I think our formation is fine for what we are wanting to do. We are going into the bird. Doing the charge. Nice, we are instantly applying the wind element onto him. That's pretty good. Let's just see. I want to see how fast we can get the charge back. I'm just curious. Cool. We broke him before we got to the Mushu attack. Let's drop a spear bomb right on his body. Pretty cool. I want to see if I can get Sanada. Nah. We don't have the duration yet, so it doesn't tick multiple times. We definitely want to get that in the strength tier. So every time we do Slay, we get more assembly gauge charge. No, we don't. No, that's Sanada emblems. But our assembly gauge does charge very fast, so... Alright, so then the charge will come right there. Make sure we get that off. Doing some stuff that I don't normally do, as far as like the timing of when we are hitting the assemble gauge and things, just because it's Traversal Level 2, and it's definitely more challenging. You know, everything's got a little more health. They're attacking more. Newer, tougher enemies are... I mean, tougher enemies are appearing, not newer, but the, you know, mini-boss level enemies are appearing more often. It would be this. It would be this for sure. We had the version of that for a symbol gauge last time, and it was awesome. Basically, what this build boils down to is you can use your Mushu to charge your assemble gauge, and vice versa, so that you have a near constant uptime of your strongest attacks. That's the idea. We'll see if it works right now, as it's supposed to. Getting there, getting close. We need more charm emblems, but that's a significant amount of assembly gauge charge. I would say if we see any strategists, we just take them. But I think Mori is a strategist anyway, so if we see him, we'll take him. Just keep our symbol gauge up. There was not a mission at the end of this, so it's about to be over. Let's take more speed. Nice, we're getting all our health back by leveling up. That's always nice. This is a blank tree, right? Yeah. So Lubu, strategists here. I mean, this is this is criminal that they're making me do this. But I'm sorry. I mean, I think I have to take the strategist here. I mean, I think it's necessary. You know, we're gonna need to roll for Kobayakawa eventually. Let's look at this cauldron and see what they offer us as far as formations. Flame, Wind, Slay. Okay. These are all 3%ers too. Anything in here we particularly like? This is kind of a bust in here. Let's take Scissor, because that's the one we have the most of. And let's take Kai, just because she's the cheapest one. She gives us Vigor, which we have not gotten one level up in yet, which is crazy. Take that. And that gives us a little bit of boost on everybody. We've already got Motonori Mori. I had forgotten that. We need 2 more Charm for him. We need 1 more Strategist. Let's look for the Strategist in this Wisdom portal. We already have Zero U. That would have been the ideal option here. We'll look and see if there's anybody else that is a Strategist that has Charm. I'm trying to think if there is one with Wisdom as well. I think there probably is. Just can't think of it right now. It would make the most sense that they would have, Wisdom and. Well, we really want the Strategist. That's what we're looking for. It's really worth waiting on the King's Cauldrons until you're at the last world tier to look for a good the best formations. You can get the good ones still at lower, but so this is interesting. We're gonna take this because it also boosts our attack by 30% because we have Strategist. So with the 30% attack bonus, it's more useful than, I think it's this guy. But for right now, we're gonna take out Nobuyuki Sanada because his effect is not active for us yet. Yeah, this is fine. That. Just so we can get to the arrows quicker. 2 more Charm. And then we have all of our unique tactics active, other than the Nobuyuki Sanada that we're looking for. Charm and, Sima Zhao is who we're going to look for. Keep leaning into speed. Mission as well. Possible unique weapon available. Just gathering people around me in a better way to maximize the Mushu attack. Took some damage for it. That's okay. We have Slay, so we get some good healing off of our attacks. Haven't really checked on our attack yet, but we will soon. I really like this guy's moveset a lot. He's probably one we can take to Traversal Level 5 eventually. I think he's strong enough to do that. His effects are very good, and we don't even have his unique weapon. Take the Charm. We're going to get one more, and then we're going to activate Mori's effect, which will scale our attack more, which is great. Get Mori out there. Nice. Good kills there. Could definitely stand to look for more vigor if possible, and more strength, so we can have more duration of our summoning skills active. Tears of Blood 1000. Alright, that's not bad at all. So we said we were looking for Sima Zhao. So let's look for him. We have plenty of rerolls here. This is better. Yes, I think this is better. just having the additional emblem for Bolt is nice. Not going to fall for the trap again. I'm not going to take that. So now for every charm emblem we get plus 5% attack. Great. Go ahead and use that assemble gauge, man. You know, we're in Traversal Level 2. It's time to get serious. And in that respect, we definitely need to get another burn emblem so that we have the burn effect active, because we don't right now. One of our summoned heroes has it, but we don't have burn active yet. Okay, we're going to take Wisdom. We also scale off of that. Pretty wild how much more attack and defense these guys have. Alright, so Megadori once again on the field. It's gonna do the double. Nope, he didn't. Let's not mess around too much. Just get the symbol gauge back and just start hitting them. Attack up. Try to track him over here. See how much this does to him. Spirit Bomb. Quite a bit. He has reduced stats, obviously, as a phase spawn, but still. Okay. More Karma Embers, nice. What was this? It's a Charm Tree. Having Liu Bei would be nice, because we would get up to 12, which is reduced summon cooldown 3. I do like the idea of having Flame, though. Let's just take this, and we'll get more Charm later. I think it's good enough to take. You know, even when you have the ability to roll more, you don't really have to if the thing in front of you is good enough. Increase maximum health by 10%, or increase our attack of summoning skills by 10%, or reduce our maximum health. I think that the way this build works is reliant on us having constant uptime of the assemble gauge and the Mushu gauge. So it's more about Sanada than it is Masayuki Sanada than it is our summon skills. Our summon skills are not really the thing that is going to be doing damage. They'll definitely help, but like Shingen Takeda and Kobayakawa, the guys that are 5 and 6, don't actually do attacks. So it'd be kind of a waste to take that when we could just have more survivability with the health option. Rip this. We have a mission at the end of this, so it's worth going ahead and using the assemble gauge. Been a while since we've gotten a unique weapon. I'm speaking that into existence right now. That would be nice to get. I see it. I see it over there. I see the free emblem. Don't worry. This might be all of them. Okay, close. Thought so. I knew it. I said it's going to get to 286. I thought that in my head before it happened. Let's just grab this. Raise our attack. Only our second Vigor Emblem that we've taken. Kind of the downside of some of these builds like this. You leave things in the dust that are valuable, like Vigor. All right, we didn't get it. That's fine. Hey, you know, not here to complain. This is very, very good. The thing that we're really looking for, the person we're really looking for, that is, would be every Sanada we find boosts our symbol gauge charge, which is great. But having said that, I think the Slay power is just nice to get. So let's just do it. Yeah. So after this world is where we're going to look for the next King's Cauldron to get, you know, a leveled up, a better formation. In the run that I lost, we got the treasure that unlocks all formations. So we immediately had, it was our first treasure too, so we immediately had the Slay 7% one, which is just incredible. And I'm realizing we are looking as well for bolt emblems potentially if you want to activate Nobuyuki Sanada's unique tactic, which might be very useful. There's no mission in here. Let's do a Musha attack to try to finish it off here. Some health back. Nice. Okay. Increase the charm. I mean, you know, we're if we get to, you know, the other goal is to get to rally, which is the thing that boosts your attack by 3% for all the heroes that you've recruited, which is great. Okay, this happened last time too. I got Tadakatsu, and I wasn't sure if this increases continuous damage from flames by 200% while burned, if that means while we're burned or while the enemy is burned. And I couldn't tell if it was true that it was when we inflict burn. Having said that, extend summons skill duration 2 is very nice. We're going to take it for that reason, but we're not going to use anything that activated with him, as crazy as that sounds. We're going to keep him here. This is fine. We're all good. Tamahami is next. This was the first time in our last run that we noticed our power level had increased a lot. Let's take a look at our attack stat. 186%, pretty good. It's going to jump up by a lot more whenever we find a better formation. Yeah, not fast enough to dodge that. It's definitely the barrier damage that we're missing out on. He's kind of frozen there in place. It's weird. He wasn't moving for a minute. Nice. That's the one we like. That's the slow one. If you're right behind him, you can just keep circling behind him and start attacking him early on that series of attacks. The Slay homing bolts look really cool. Put our bubble on if we can. There we go. Immediately lost the bubble. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, you know, decent damage. I don't think we'll be able to kill him immediately here, but not bad. Never mind. It's going to be close. Oof. Came back. Didn't quite get to the slowdown of the symbol gauge. Or the mega attack coming in, that is. Kind of does a little thing there after he summons these people. We'll take it. We're gonna keep doing our Mushu attacks when we get it, just to try to mitigate the amount of time we're in this zone, because we are taking big hits at this point. And that's with defense up too. We need to get in there. We have the invulnerability bonus. That's nice. So we were able to stand in there without taking another hit. Level 23, nice. Very good. Too much. Too much. I mean, it's nice, but it's too much. Reducing speed is scary. Let's take the danger zones, because that will increase the amount of experience that we get, because the zones will take longer. We'll defeat more enemies, more symbol gauge. You know the drill. We have to start really rolling for the Sanada people that we're missing, as well as, you know, upgrading. The Nobuyuki Sanada is what we want to upgrade. So let's double check on that. 2 more bolt. We need 2 more bolt for that. So that will be the next thing that we'll look for. We're going to stay as safe as we can in these phases, using our increased uptime of our symbol gauge and Mushu. We're going to figure out the safe hyper attacks we have in this moveset. 3 does not appear safe. Let's try 2. Also not very safe. All of them look kind of the same to me. They all end with that little fire thing he throws out. Let's try to activate Nobuyuki Sanada. The other ones are good too. Let's just try to activate him. Like I was saying, you know, that cumulative level is going to go up after this. We're going to get to cumulative level, like, you know, probably close to 60 or so. But it doesn't take effect when you're in the run. It's after the run. So someone was saying that the Traversal Level 5, you have to be... It's easier if you're cumulative level 500. So that's, you know, 10 runs basically with each hero to get to a comfortable level to beat Traversal Level 5. Will it take that for us? I'm not sure. I am going to try it, you know, earlier than that, most likely. Again, we're going to be probably streaming to try to get up in traversal levels with certain characters. I mean, a danger zone flame with a mission, that's just too good. I know we're looking for Nobuyuki Sanada to be unlocked, but I love flame. I think we need 1 more flame emblem right now. Let's just check. No, we already have flame unlocked, but still, this is a great bucket. Definitely going to look for a King's Cauldron, as we've said. We have enough Tears of Blood to get the highest level formations, and they will be appearing now that we're in the final area. It's kind of weird when you're looking at these guys, like, so many of them don't really do anything. Like, they're little archers or whatever, and they just kind of stand there. When you get to the end, though, they are, you know, they'll start to really attack you. But the archers, it seems to me, don't attack very often at all. As I say that, I'm seeing little tiny bolts of their arrows coming out. They're not very fast, though. That may be where you see, you know, those heroes that have destroying projectiles as part of their traits. Probably, I assume, like, looking at this, I think it's probably better in the later phases when people are actually shooting, you know, projectiles. Because in the early phases, they just don't. Which is what you would expect. You know, you'd expect it to get more complex and more difficult as you move through the game. What's our hit up at? Yeah, 7,500. Our hit rate. If any character had, like, increased damage once hit rate goes up, I think they would be just cracked. Especially if you can do something like this, where You can just keep on attacking, using your hyper attacks to move around. Okay, that was cool. The C3 looked really good there on his normals. Let's get over here and do a Mushu attack. Just ensure that we finish off this mission. Don't want to have any issues with that. Nice. Slay. Been a long time coming. We've been offered that several times. We're finally going to take it. Tears of blood. Okay. Anything down here we really want? Is there any? There's Yukimura Sanada. Just gonna keep going until we see him. There he is. Nice. So he increases attack for flame by 100%. That's good. I don't know if it's as powerful as the other things that we have going on. There's some bolt in here, right? Because we're still looking for bolt. No, there's no bolt in there. There is in here, I know. Yeah. Well, Lubu, I mean, he's rare. Kenshin is also rare. At least Shibata's in there. Let's go for this. I mean, we have these rerolls. We might as well try to crank some of them out. Put our bubble on. Nice. Hit the symbol gauge. We could have gotten the bubble right then, but it's all right. Who's counting? We still have so many, similar to our last video you would have seen, with so many of those April Showers bullets still. Feels like home. All right. Rip this. That's how I feel when I'm playing these, you know, Musu games. It feels like home to me. It's kind of my comfort game. And they've been increasing in complexity, and in my opinion, the design has gotten better over the years, with the exception of Dynasty Warriors 9, but that is a discussion for another day. Possibly while we're streaming. They know. Dynasty Warriors 9, just to speak briefly about it, they went for an open world thing, and they just didn't have the resources to make it work well enough, which is fine, you know. Origins is incredible. This is incredible. I'm very happy with how they've recovered from that, in my opinion. And it is a recovery, because I think that was pretty dismal. But enough about that. We are looking for electricity. We find it here. And this activates, wow, attack by 150% for Cleaving Blade. That's pretty awesome. We need a lot of vigor for that to be active, or upgraded, that is, but that is a huge bonus. But we're going to take this, and we're going to put on Nobuyuki Sanada. I think we're going to put it on for the boss. I think that's right. No, we don't really need this. Let's just put it on now. It's going to be better to have. Looking for flame to activate this if possible. This upgrades our attack. Upgrades our attack. Scales our attack, scales our attack. And status affliction is just really good. So I like where we're at. Just take one more look here of what we need for, like, Nobuyuki Sanada. We're looking for, okay, Ina. Too much. That's not going to happen, I don't think. Two more. That we don't really care about that, or this. I really care about this the most. Looking for Ina, basically, is what I'm saying. And she will be in a blank tree because she doesn't have fire or the other one that I saw there. Yeah, she doesn't have either of those. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna roll until we see Ina, hopefully, because we're getting to the end here. experience. All right. Let's increase our speed. That sounds fun. Yeah, now we're really moving. We're gonna do Hanzo Hattori soon, and that guy gets really fast, like crazy. He's really fun. And I am remembering now that we have red hair. I just saw how Kanochi is available immediately, so we need to reshuffle our heroes for that. I'm going to put Nobuyuki Sanada on the 2, because his skill just does a huge amount of damage. We have increased uptime for symbol gauge. That's the whole goal of the run here, so we should be using that whenever possible. Do our initial attack here to finish it. Good amount of people around here. I think this will be about 200. That was close. Like 150 maybe. 17,000 Tears of Blood. I really hope they let us see a King's Cauldron before this world phase ends. And they give us something that boosts our attack more. Taking more charm. Trying to get to the rally if possible. We're going to need to find Liu Bei for that, I think. Okay. I would say if we see Liu Bei or if we see Ina. Okay. Say her name and she appears. Great. Alright. So this would be a powerful hero, so that means that it'd be people that activate us more. Yeah. I cannot say no to it. It's probably gonna be good. I'm seeing now that these warriors are glowing different colors. I'm assuming that means that they are different types of effects, that they will do different types of effects to you if they hit you. There's blue ones, I assume, is ice. Green ones, I assume, would afflict you with wind, etc. I don't know that for sure. I'm just kind of noticing that now. It's easier to see that on PC. I don't know if on console I was close enough to the screen to see that. But interesting. If anyone knows that tech with Tadakatsu Honda, please let me know in the comments if it means, you know, when it says 200% more damage if while burned, if that means while you're burned or while the enemy is burned. Obviously, one is super likely and the other one is super not, you know, super less likely. So it'd be cool to know how that mechanic works exactly. It's the kind of thing, you know, this game is kind of niche. You know, people are playing it. It's a fun game, but there's not a whole lot of knowledge in the community. I would normally take this so that we can farm Tears of Blood, but we're at the end of the game now. And I'm trying to remember what I said I was looking for here. Oh, this is just strong hero. So we're going to take Unlock Attack Action 3. Yeah. That's good. Here it is. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hopefully we see the Slay version of 7%. 5%. We'll take it, you know? I mean, we'd like to have the better one, obviously. I mean, don't need me to tell you that. We're at 13,000. Let's just take stuff. Got enough for all of them. Let's take them. Charge our Musu. Might as well. Had another one right there. It's funny. You can't see it until you activate it, I don't think. Or until you buy something. That's worth looking at, though. I mean, I wonder if when you look at this, if you open it and then you come out, if you can see that there's another King's Cauldron right after it. We'll explore that next time if I remember, which I hopefully will. So, Wisdom scales us. Is there anyone that we have not upgraded that we would like to? The homing blades is not happening. It's too late. That's fine. We don't have anything else. Let's just go for the wisdom, which scales our attack by 3% every time we get it. And we'll look for more charm. We're at 7, so we're not going to get rally. Unfortunate. That's how it goes sometimes. It's fine. Gosh, there's a lot of people out here, right? It's nice. Feels good to have a whole bunch of people to hit with a big old circular Mushu attack where you fling a flag spear around. His weapon's like some kind of flag spear. That's why I said that. But there's a flag hanging off the end of it. I don't really know what that if there's a weapon like that or if it's just kind of a thing they added apocryphally for him. But it's cool. Upgrade Flame Power 3. I like that. Especially with Nobuyuki in the party. About over 1.5 million again. Haven't hit 2 million yet. Wow. Already 200 dead. Almost 300. Great. So we were going to get all the way to the final phase on our first attempt at Traversal 2. Starting from 0, basically. Let's just think about if there is something that will power level us the most. I would say Kanbei, because he has Wisdom and Slay. That would be a total of a 3 plus 5%. That'd be an 8% bonus. So, also Joshu. Either of those would be the biggest attack bonus we can get. Very funny. Guoja, no. Does that do? No, it's only Shu. Yes, indeed. There's Kanbei. Nice. We did not change our formation. That's okay. We noticed it in time. Don't worry. I totally knew it was happening the whole time. So the one at number 1 gets 100% attack in this formation. I like Penetrating Blade the most as far as attack goes. The next one, I would say, let's do the Slay and put that one at the 6 and try to get to it. Downside being, of course, that we have red hair, so 2 and 4 will be active all the time. Those are good. I like that there. Iron Wall and the formation here, less important to me. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's give it a shot here. It's the Veteran Warrior now. Shoot. I need to do my need to remember that I have quick summons. Lowered his defense, but he's already in the air. That's awesome. With those homing. Yeah, those are really good. The homing back on him. Ooh, I'm taking too much damage. Dang. Okay. All the effects on him, though. Oh. Wow, he has a lot of health, huh? Jeez. I'm going to keep the symbol gauge active even when he comes back. Take it all the way to the end. I got scared. Okay, I think we're gonna be close. Let's hit the quick summons. Slay. Homing Slay. That should get him. Nice. Okay. A little sweaty, but we're going to heal a little bit from the level up. Okay. Alright. So, walking into Goma at less than half health. It's okay, we just gotta stick with our game plan here. Remember that we have quick summons enabled. Masayuki Sanada has 100% attack. Get our Bolt emblem on him. Nice. Managed to dodge the laser there. Get our... I'd like to get to the bubble if I could. Cool, got that on. Reduces defense before the symbol gauge starts. And start hitting them. Even when he gets up, we're gonna keep it going because we're only at a little under halfway, so we get more usage on it. Nice, more barrier damage, right to the end. Okay, so that's phase 1 done. Virtually. Dodging. Those little orbs were getting really close to me there. I do not think we took it. We took damage. Let's grab this speed over here. I know, Enma. I know. Thank you so much for starting your phase with that and the lasers. That's very kind. We are fast enough to move with them. That's great. Oof. Made it. Made it. Nice. The reduced defense on him. Dodge the Ring of Doom. Oof. Put our barrier on. Try to not get hit immediately after getting it. Okay. Focusing quite a bit here. Just because it's Traversal Level 2, and it'd be cool if we beat it on the first attempt. Curving towards the end of the run. Nice. I think if I had the benefit of hindsight, I would have put the Zushu skill on the 2, so it's easier to get to, rather than Kanochi's, because it's just the ice bullets, ice arrows. We would have preferred to have the ability to put those homing slay on more often. We're not going to waste our symbol gauge. We're going to keep it going here. Oof. Really hope he comes out before it's over. He did. Nice. All the way to the end. We leveled up again. That's nice. I got it off, right? Yeah, I got it off. Cool. Get a couple slashes in before the big bomb. I do not think this will be the kill. Yeah, we're only at half health. get Sanada on him. Tissue. The slay bullets, bolts. And let's get our stuff back by applying some dodge the little ring. Let's charge our Musu from our symbol with our Musu gauge. Okay, here's the triple run. Close to him. Gonna dodge just to be sure. Sanada. I know we got it, but I'm gonna try to, if I can, I'm gonna try and break him and then activate it, because that will just guarantee it, right? Fast scissors. They're actually fast enough. Nice. Ending. Cool. Rip the assemble. And this should be enough to get it done. Oof. Close. We got it. So Traversal Level 2. Done. We will not be going for Traversal Level 3 with Masayuki for, back-to-back videos, unless, if you guys in the comments say, hey, we want to see you beat Traversal Level 5 with a character, and we want to see you do it with, a series of videos, then I'll do that. I mean, let me know in the comments that's what you guys want. But I'm assuming you're wanting to see different heroes doing different things, so that's what we're kind of going for here. Reflecting on the run, 2,500 attack, not as much as we could have gotten if we got a better formation. We did get 21,000 embers though, which is really nice. And then, really, emblem-wise, we didn't get to the end of any track. We did get a good number of fire and slay, and had bolt and wind actives. That was cool having all those emblems going off at once. I'd say that was the thing that kind of carried us, as well as red hair. Yeah, and then all this, the Takeda and Sanada synergies. So we have finished off the whole tree. Everything's unlocked. We just want to save now, obviously, for 50,000 for the Karma Embers. This update is coming out at some point, so I am not going to save for that. I mean, I'm gonna buy, with our next run, we'll have enough to buy a unique weapon. For me, it's gonna be Maguchi Saika. I did something with this guy that I think is really worth showing off in the on the channel here. That's my next thing I'm gonna go for after the next run. So hope you guys like this one. We have cleared Traversal Level 2 now with a character. So here's what I'm talking about, the cumulative level 50. So he gets an attack and defense bonus for that reason. So he's now at cumulative level 64. We don't start at level 64, but if we get another 36 levels, we'll get a level 100, and we'll get another bonus to our stats. So that's how that works. And then we get this nice trophy here. I'm going to favorite this guy. He was awesome. But yeah, I mean, that's going to do it here. We are going to have more videos up every day until I am satisfied with this game, or we move on to something else and have that going at the same time too. There's a lot of different options here, but really loving this so far. So if you guys are too, one more time, like, comment, and subscribe, as they all say. But that's going to do it for us. So thanks a lot.